Hi Year 4. Today we're going to be looking at some subtraction strategies, particularly looking at the split strategy and also the jump strategy. Okay, so you can use these two strategies whether you prefer one over the other or using both of them to check your answers. Okay, we're going to be looking at how to solve subtraction problems for 2, 3, 4-digit numbers and how you can apply these to solving numbers even greater than that. Okay, so let's jump over to looking at the split strategy first, and we're going to be looking at a 2-digit by 2-digit number. Okay, so there is a bit of a difference between how to solve split strategy with addition and subtraction. Okay, the major difference is the numbers that you are splitting up. So yesterday when we were looking at adding two numbers together, we split up the tens plus them, then we split up the ones and plus them. The biggest difference that I want you to understand today, Year 4, with split strategy when we're takeawaying, I want you to not touch the first number, but to split the tens and the ones from the second number. Okay, so with this one here, 59 is your first number. So we are takeawaying 36 from 59. So I want you to write down a 59, and then you do not need to do anything else with that number. That's like our starting number that we're taking 36 from. Okay, then you need to split up your tens and your ones from the 36. So this one is tens, which represents 30, and this one is 6 singles. Okay, so first thing you need to do is your 59 takeaway and then your lots of 10. So that's basically saying 59 take away 30. Okay, 59, 49, 39, 29. Now, once you have worked out once you've taken away, your tens, then you need to write down this number here because this is your new number that you are at. Okay, and then you take away your ones from 29. Okay, so we had 6 little ones, so you do a minus 6 here. Okay, and then you can count backwards, and 29 minus 6 is 23. Okay, so see how I've taken away my tens? Okay, this is my first line of working out. Then I take that answer and directly write it down here. Okay, if you do 59 take away 6 down here, it's not going to give you the right answer. Okay, you need to do it in a method just like this. Then you take your answer, you take away your ones, and then that is your final answer. Okay, so we write 23 up here to tell your teacher that that is your final answer. All right, as you can see here, we have a 2 lines of working out. Okay, that is because this is a 2-digit number that we are taking away. Okay, as you will see with these two down here, we should have 3 lines of working out for this one as it's a 3-digit number, and 4 lines of working out as this is a 4-digit number, and that will go on for 5 digits and so forth. Okay, so let's have a look at our 3-digit by 3-digit. Remember, this first number, you do not need to do anything with other than write it down as your starting number. Okay, the number that's very important here is the second number that we're taking away. So let's have a look at our place value and what these numbers represent. So that one there represents 100. This one here represents 10, and this one here represents 8 singles. Okay, so that's the steps that we're going to be taking away from 237. So firstly, we'll start with our 100. So 237 take away 100. Okay, that affects this number here, and it becomes 137. Okay, now if you remember from the one above, we take this number now, okay, and write that down as our second line of working out. Okay, so now we have taken away our hundreds. Now we will take away our 10. So 137 take away 10. Okay, that affects our tens column. So 137, count back 10, you'll get 127. Okay, now that is 2 lines of working out, but we have a 3-digit number. So we need our third line of working out, which means we take this answer that we just got when we minus the 100 minus the 10, we write it down here, and then we do our final step, which is to minus the ones. Okay, so 127 minus 8, count backwards, you would get 119. Okay, again, looking at that 3-step process. 119 is your final answer, so you write it up next to your problem. Okay, now let's have a look at our 4-digit number. Okay, so again, like we've been doing previously, your first line of working out, you need to write down your first number, as that is what you're taking away each of these numerals or place values from. Okay, let's label above to see what these numbers represent. So the 1 is 1,000, the 5 is 500, this 5 here is 50, and this one is 4 little ones. Okay, so now we're going to start with our biggest value first. So we're going to take away the 1,000 first, okay, from this number. So you write take away 1,000, okay, which is affecting this, 2,246. Okay, now we have taken away our 1,000 from that. Now, very important, write this number straight down. Okay, now we are taking away our 100, so take away 500. Okay, now be very careful with things like this when you are counting backwards. Okay, you're taking away from the 100, so 100 less would be 2,146. Another 100 less would be 2,046, and then your numbers has to go into 1,946, 1,846, 1,746. Okay, and 1,746 is what we wanted. So we write that down. I've just taken away 500 from that number there. Okay, then that's my second line of working out. Remember, we need to get to 4 as this is a 4-digit number. You write 1,746 down, and then we're minusing 50. Okay, so again, be careful when you're takeawaying 50 from here. Okay, because it will be back into 600, 1,600 and something. Okay, so count backwards and you should get to 1,696. Okay, that is our third line of working out. We've done our 50, now we've got is our 4 singles. So again, you write this answer down there and then you take away your 4 singles. So counting backwards, 1,696 take away 4 gives you 1,692. Okay, so that is how we solve these subtractions with split strategy. Now, a second strategy that we're going to be looking at that you can check your answers for is jump strategy. Okay, now with jump strategy, like what we looked at yesterday with our addition, we do a empty number line. Okay, so a number line from left to right. Now, yesterday with our additions, we started here on the number line and we built up to the number getting larger. Okay, because a number plus another number, you'll always get a larger number than any of those two numbers in your subtraction, addition, sorry. But for subtraction, you need to start at this end, the right end, because you're working towards smaller numbers. Okay, think of a number line as always 0 to the left and then the biggest number to the right. Okay, so we're going to put our big number, which is the 59, at the end of our number line here. And again, like with our split strategy, we don't need to do anything with that first number anymore. Okay, that's just our starting point. So then we need to break up our second number. So again, this one represents 30, this represents 6. So that's going to tell me how many jumps I'm going to be doing in my number line. Okay, so 59, I'm going to jump back 30, okay, or 3 lots of 10. So let me represent 3 lots of 10 for you. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. I'm going to tell Miss Morley that I took away 10, 10, 10. Okay, now you can fill in the blanks and write the numbers where those little points of the little jumps go. So 59, take away 10 is 49, take away another 10, 39, take away another 10 is 29. Okay, so I have taken away my 30 from 59 and landed at 29. Again, if you would not like to do 3 arches like that, you may do a big jump like that. Okay, and then you can count back in your head, as long as you label what you've done. So I've taken away my 30, but I still have 6 to go. Okay, so I'm going to draw in from 29. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Tell my teacher that I'm minusing 6 there. And then go in and actually place the numbers in. Now I can do 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23. Okay, now 23 is the number that I land on, so that will be my answer because I've taken away 30 and I've taken away 6, so I landed on 23. Okay, it is very important, Year 4, that you look carefully at this. When you are doing jump strategy, please write your numbers where the little jump lands. Okay, don't write your number here where the peak is, write where it lands. Okay, so see how I've written those numbers right there where it lands back on the number line? Make sure you write your numbers there. Okay. Now, let's have a look at our split strategy. If we got the answer of 23, yes, we did. Okay, so 2 different strategies, both with the same answer, same problem. I'm pretty sure that that should be correct. I will show you in a moment how we can check that with another strategy. Okay, let's have a look at our 3-digit subtraction first, drawing my empty number line. Again, this first number is going up here. Okay, so that's our starting point. Now let's break up our second one into the number of jumps we have to do. Okay, so we've got one big one of 100. Okay, so I'm going to do there. 237 minus 100 is 137. So coming back here, I've done my hundreds jump. Now I've got to do one jump of 10. Okay, so 137 take away 10 is 127. As you can see, it affects that one there, jumping down by tens. And then we have 8 little ones to go. Okay, so I can do them by singles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And write minus 8. I will put these numbers in to show you, but I'm also going to show you something else if you don't want to do 8 singles. So 127, 126, 125, 124, 123, 122, 121, 120, 119. Okay, so I'm going to write that as my answer, as that is what I get to on my number line once I have taken away my hundreds, tens, and ones. Now, if you would like to go from 127 and do a big jump and say minus 10, okay, and then you get to 117, you can add on and backtrack this way to add on to get to 119, okay, because plus 2 would give you 119. Okay, so that is one way that you could also show you're working out if you don't want to do your 8 singles. All right, again, split strategy. Yes, I got the answer of 119 2 times, so I'm hoping that that is correct. All right, let's do our 4-digit number. Again, first step, writing your number line, placing your first number, okay, at the end to the right. All right, let's have a look at our second number for our place value. So we've got a 1,000, a 500, a 50, and a 4. Okay, I did make this one quite tricky, especially with counting backwards, so please be careful when you are doing high numbers, okay? Sometimes I do find that split strategy is more of an effective strategy for larger numbers than jump strategy, okay? But you can make that decision yourselves. All right, so firstly, I'm going to do one jump to take away 1,000, okay? So this number here, 1,000 from this number here, I get 2,246, okay? Then I'm going to do a jump of 500. Now you can do your big jump of 500 and label it 500 if you can just count back in your head. If not, you can do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then above there, you can do minus 100, minus 100, minus 100, minus 100, minus 100. Okay, because you've done that 1, 2, 3, 4, 500 times, like 500 jumps back. Okay, then make sure that you do label them. Okay, so that would be changing this number here. Okay, so you would firstly go 2,146. Okay, 2,046. Okay, 1,946. 1,846. 1,746. Okay, so that's what number I land on when I've taken away my 500. 1,746. So that's the one's a bit tricky. All right, now let's do take away 50. Okay, so I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 jumps again. Again, this one would be take away 10, take away 10, take away 10, take away 10, take away 10. All together, if you wanted to do one big jump, it would be take away 50. Okay, now I'm counting back, and again, I'm looking at this number here when I'm counting back by tens. Okay, so let me put in here 1,736, 1,726, 1,716, 1,706, and then go 1,696. Okay, that's what we reached when we did our 50. And now we just need 4 singles. So 1, 2, 3, 4. You can extend your number line. I'm at 1,696, and then I'm just take away 4. Okay, so if you count backwards from there, your end number should be 1,692. Okay, 1,692, writing it up there. Now, I just went to have a look at my split strategy and I forgot to write my answer up here. Make sure, always doing that last line of working out, you're writing it up there. But I did get that one for split. Okay, so that is 2 ways that you can do your subtraction problems, working them out with split strategy and jump strategy. You will always prefer one over the other. Okay, so it's up to you to make that decision. Maybe one's easier for working out. Maybe you could do more in your head using more mental strategies. So you can choose one of them that you prefer to solve your subtraction problems today. Now, I just want to show you something really quickly of how you can check your answers using addition. Okay, so you can check your answers for your subtraction problems by reversing it and using addition. So this was our first problem today where we did 59 take away 36. Okay, so we used with split or jump, doesn't matter which one. We got our answer of 23. Now, if you want to check that this answer 23 is going to be 100% correct, you can take your answer of 23 and write it down. Then if you plus it to this second number that you have taken away from your original number, so 23 plus 36, okay, if you work that out, you will get 59, which is your starting number. Okay, so you take your answer, you plus it to whatever number you've taken away from your original number, and then you should get your original number, okay, your highest number. So your answer in your addition should always be the highest out of the 3 numbers here. Okay, so let me show you with this one here. So 237 take away 18. So this was our second problem there. Our answer was 119. Okay, now to check this, I take my answer of 119. Okay, I plus it to my second number. Okay, now if you've been listening, what number should I get? That one there, 237. Okay, so let me do, I like split strategy the best, so I'm going to do split strategy to work this out. So 100 plus 100 equals 200. 10 plus 10 equals 20. 9 plus 8 equals 17. And then I add them together. So 200 plus 20 is 220 plus that one, 237. Okay? And that is my original number. Okay, so that is a way of checking your subtraction problems by using addition. Okay, just an extra for those people who would like to go through and check their answers, which I'm sure everybody does. Okay, I hope that you learned something today, Year 4, and can apply your split and jump strategy to solve your subtraction problems.